What up, everyone? FG's back with you. I got another DJI Mini 4 Pro video for you. I had it about 2 weeks or so, and I'm going to show you my all my first flights. I'm going to tell you what I like and don't like about it. I'm going to show you a carry case that I use on my bike. I'm going to show you the first flights and give you my feedback as far as battery life. A lot of the stuff that's advertised really isn't true in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. I'm on a little different platform here. Um, it's a little easier for me to show you everything. So this is my first. Um, this is basically my first flight. I took it on my bike, and as you can see, I I put it on the Active Track 360, and I set it on auto and just let it rip. And as you can see, it went literally right around those trees. And like I said, this is my first flight with it. Just letting it go by itself. As you can see, I lost it a couple of times. I had no idea where it was, but the Active Track 360 is pretty cool. It just does whatever it wants. It follows you. It does circles. It's a pretty cool feature. I don't know how we would do with and trails with trees and stuff like that. It might lose you. I'm not 100% sure, but it worked pretty good right here in the open. Here's like a couple sunrise pictures I took. Here's a solar field. This is like a 360 shot I took. It's a solar powered generating field that's kind of local. It's one of the biggest ones in Florida. That's a lot of solar panels. I think it's like 20, I don't know, 200,000 solar panels, something like that. This is the master shots. I kind of edited a little bit. I'm not really too fond about the master shots. I really don't understand what it does. Because it circles, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it points to the ground. The camera gimbal points down to the ground for a minute, then goes back up. I'm not sure what the whole deal with that's about. Um, but I still got to play with it a little more. But as you can see, there's a ton of farmland, ton of scenery. This is a pretty cool skidder I found on one of the job sites. I just did like a little 360 around it. I don't know why it's not moving here, but why is it not moving? Give it a little boost. There you go. So anyway, I did like a little 360. I put it on the spotlight mode. I just put it, so it just circles and it just circles around. So it pretty much stays in the spotlight mode. Is pretty good. That's one of the features I like. It pretty much stays in the whole middle of the picture. This is some pictures I took of some open burn. They cleared all that farmland right there, and they put it into big pile. All the timber that's not usable, they put it in big piles and burn it. And you can see the loader right there is churning it up a little bit. The air give some air to the pile. Pretty cool. This was a kind of a boring fire, but when they first start, they're really ripping. And as far as the battery life, I went through I think 28 batteries so far, and I got about 27 to 28 minutes average um, out of each battery, and that's playing with all the features. That's into the wind. I mean, Florida's pretty windy during the day. You can see, as you can see, look at the smoke. So it's pretty windy, but I got about 27, 28 minutes average out of each battery. And as far this is a sprinkler system that they use to water the sod farms. This was taken like 2 weeks ago, something like that. And it hasn't really rained in Florida in like 3 weeks, so they got to start. That's not doing too good. They got to start irrigating it. So this is pretty cool. That it's hooked up to a well, and you can see right there the whole system just drags like a hose along, and it's pretty cool to watch. I'm surrounded by farms, so every farm has at least one or two of these, and it goes back and forth. So really not much to say, but pretty cool to watch. It just goes really slow along the field. As far as the this is another cool video. This tractor's cutting a trench in the field, right, an irrigation trench, and you can see the fires are still burning. As far as the remote battery goes, it's the remote battery is great. I could go through probably three batteries and still have at least half of the life, if not three quarters of the life in the remote left, the battery life. So the battery life on the remote is great. You could probably get six batteries out of the remote. And like I said, I got a DRC, I forget which one it was, with the built-in screen, not the N. And this is a tractor that's leveling out the. It's almost like a motor grader, but it's like a pole. They're kind of like smoothing out the ground. They just put some irrigation trenches in these. This is going to be a farm that cleared all this. This was looked like that before, so they're going to clear. They cleared all this, and right now they're just leveling it out right now with that tractor. That's the easiest and fastest way to do it. So this was just a shot I took. There was a couple of still shots of some farms, and here's a spotlight shot I took. I just put it on. I just put the spotlight on the silos there, and just let it go around. And it's going around real slow. I think. Give it a little help. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give me a like if you like the video so far. And don't forget to comment. I know everybody likes to comment. So right now it's still going around. So the spotlight mode is pretty cool. You just put it on, center it, and you could do whatever. You could go up and down. You could circle. So I definitely like the spotlight mode. There's also the hyperlapse, which I'm going to get to, and the droney and the asteroid. Those are pretty good too, and the rocket. The rocket's pretty good. So it definitely has some good features. You just got to play with them. So it takes a while, but there's a ton of stuff you could do with this drone. I think I have a couple other DJI drones. I think this is my favorite drone. Um, like I said, people have different opinions about it as far as flying it in the wind. Um, I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna I'm gonna bust that myth right now. That should be a show on the MythBusters. The DJI Mini 4 Pro can fly in the wind. It's a bunch of hogwash. Here's a couple old farmhouses. As you can see, this metal roof. This house is probably, I would say, 80, 90 years old. And this is just playing around. This is the vertical shot. You could turn the camera so it's vertical to do like, Instagram. You could take this right from the camera, put it right in Instagram. You don't got to really edit it. So it's just me playing around, up, going back and forth. You can see they put the metal. My home inspector eyes are out. They put the metal roof right over a shingle roof, asphalt shingles, and that's probably an asbestos shingle right there. But anyway, you shouldn't really put the metal right over the asbestos roof. I mean, right over the shingle roof, because that's the result. See right there, the roof pretty much rots. The asphalt shingles aren't really meant to be covered up by this metal. So that's why you got all these holes right here. That's why it's failing. So little home inspector tips for you. So it's just me playing around um, with the vertical shot, vertical 16 by 9. I think it's 16 by 9. So it's just me playing around, going back and forth. This is a hyperlapse. I like the hyperlapse. It's pretty cool. Here comes an asteroid. It's a pretty cool feature. Something different. This, I don't know what that picture. I don't know what was. Oh, I don't know what that picture is. So I don't know. I think this was a hyperlapse. Meant to be a hyperlapse. I don't know what it was, but somehow I got this. I got this picture. So pretty cool picture. And here comes another asteroid. That's another cool feature. And this is it's me doing a rocket. And I couldn't really make it go that high because there was a plane in the area, so I kind of had to stay low. And here comes the droney. Droney's pretty cool. Could also just do your own droney and just put a spot. You put a spotlight on me and just push it back, and it'll go back by itself. And this is another spotlight mode in the long form I was playing with. Speed this up a little bit. So you can see that house is in pretty rough shape. This one's a little better. But this is the spotlight mode. I just put it on the spotlight and just let it go. It goes all by itself. So that's I think it's my favorite feature. And what else did we have? Oh, that's the spotlight point of interest, where you can just let it go either way, and it'll just keep circling and keep the another still shot. Some more still shots. And here's the zoom pictures. I'll go back. So this is obviously far away. That's one. I think that's three. No, that was two, and this is three. So it's still pretty good. This was another day on a little different bike, a little easier to ride on this terrain right here, but this is a different day. So pretty much the same thing. I put it on the track 360 and let it go. It's just kind of a pain holding the remote. I got a lanyard now, and I gotta just put it. I could just put it around my neck and let it hang instead of trying to hold it. And I just didn't. I just didn't want to put the remote in my backpack and just ride in case the drone took off. There's still a lot of, even though it's open area, there's still a lot of obstacles you gotta be careful of. So pretty cool. Definitely fun on the bike. This is another hyperlapse. There's a couple sunrise pictures I took. More still pictures. And here we go. Look at the trees over here. This was the drone as a train was going by about 60 miles an hour. It doesn't look like it, but it was flying. But watch these trees over here. When these intermodal containers come by, it's like a tornado. This is like an alley. It's like a tornado alley right here. Watch the trees. And the drone was literally like right here, and it was, going back and forth. But as you can see, it still took a pretty still shot. Look at these trees, and that's all the way over here. The drone was right next to the train. So, and you can say it still took a pretty still shot. So, whoever said you can't fly the drone in the wind is, I don't know. That's proof in the pudding right there. But here's another sunrise pictures I took, sunrise video. So I think that's about it. But no shortage of epic sunrises in Florida. So anyway, um, hit me up in the comments. Let me know how you like the video. Um, as far as that, I've had it about 2 weeks. I love it. I haven't found really any flaws yet. The only flaw I have found is when I put it on auto track and I put a box around the object. If the object's, I tried it on like a farm tractor. Um, and I don't know if it can differentiate between a farm tractor and an automobile or whatever, or a vehicle. But I put it on there, and it kind of, as soon as the tractor started moving, it lost the signal. So I don't know if that was probably just user error or what the situation is. But I'm going to do another video on that, and also have some other videos too. But I wanted to keep it under 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to post some other videos with some more shots I took. But overall, I definitely like it. I haven't really found any faults with it yet. I'm going to I take it out every day with me, so I'm going to take some more videos, and I'll definitely share my experiences with you. So give me a like, thumbs up, and let me know how you like the video.